Hi guys, this is the third video related to Java technical interview questions. Today I'm going to discuss about arrays. Actually, there are two methods of initialization of arrays. Uh, After explaining these basic theories, I will come to the question here. Uh, the first method is you can use the data type. Suppose it is int data type, and you have to have the square bracket, and you have to give the name of the array. Suppose it is my array, I will just write it as my array, and you have to give the equal sign, and inside braces you have to put what are the elements. Like this way we'll put like this: 34, 67, 10, and 15, like that. Now there are five elements. So five elements means this location is denoted by index. Okay, the first index is 0. So if there are five elements, means it is, since it is starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the size of this array is 4. Okay, then when we are representing an array, when we are initialization of an array, first of all, you want to write the data type and then the brace, and put a space and write the name of the array, and put the equal sign, and under the braces you are writing the what we call the elements of the arrays. Okay, the location is denoted by the index. So index is start from 0. So if there are number of elements, and those number of elements minus 1 equal to the size of uh, the maximum value of the index, or the size of the array, right? Those are the basic theory. This is the first way of initialization arrays, and the second way is you can write like this way, the same manner you are using here the name of the array, and after that you are using the new keyword, and then again write the data type and put the what we call uh, square brackets, and under this square bracket you are writing the size of the array. Suppose now it is also going like this way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means what is the size of the array? It is 5. Okay, uh, like this way we are representing the value. Okay, size of the array is 5 means the index is starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 4. The elements, there are 5 elements here, and the maximum value of the index is 4. Okay, these are the two methods of initialization of arrays. Then then you see what are the type of questions that will be tested in an interview question. Basically, there are several methods, several objectives they can check in an interview, because normally students, they are not very much conversant with these arrays. Okay, some of students, they are not that conversant with these arrays, so they will check the basics of this one. Okay, now if you uh, create this array like this way, first you have to give the values of the arrays. How do you give the values of the array for this second method? Okay, you can give the uh, array name, my array. Since it is my array, I will write it as my array 1, and here I will write it as my array 2. Now this my array 2, and put the square bracket here, and put the index number 0, and here you can write the value of the whatever you want the value, you can put like this way. The same manner, I copy paste this one, and take 5 elements here, Right. Okay, right now this is, since it is 23, will January 21, 26, 33, 40, 30. Like this way, we can give the values for this array. Okay. The one question that will be asking for an interview question is they will give this type of array, and they can ask to write a program to uh, get the print value of these values. So this you want to print this array, this one by one, these elements you have to get printed. Okay, this one and this one. Okay, we'll first consider about this one. This is normally you can see now this is array. Now one by one it has to get printed. So here you can use a for loop for that one. Okay, so how do we do this one? I'll analyze the problem here, and later on we can join it to the Java program. So you have to use a for loop here for the first one. Then first you want to initialize that one. Int I equals 0. We'll start from 0. Uh, that means the count. The count start from 0. Then this range is going from the maximum length. Okay, starting from 0, it is going to the maximum length. So how do you get this one? How do you get the length of the array? Uh, you can get it like this way. You can write the now I less than, it should be less than to the length of the array. So what is the length of the array? The length of the array is denoted by the dot operation with the length and the array name of the array. So now it is my array, ARRAY 1 dot length, just put my length. Then my array 1 dot length, that means this is the length. Okay, right, then put the semicolon. Now that means it is starting from here, and it will count all of those things. Okay, then you are going to increment this one. Mm, it is I plus plus. Okay, uh, like this you can take. Now what are you supposed to print here? Now initialization, when the condition means you are checking the range here, all of the values you are taking, and you are printing system dot out dot println. What is the thing you are going to print? This array, the index of the array. This index of the array means it is generally the I. So you can put here my array under the inside of the square bracket you can put the value of I. That means it is the index. Okay, right. Now it is done. Okay. This is the program for the first part of this one. That means this one. We'll first see how this first part is getting printed, and after that we'll consider about this one. So what are the other things you want to add for this one? Okay, now this is our program actually. Now this should be inside of the main method. So we'll write our main method here, and after that the class also will write um, public. I'll now get these things. Public class test. I'll take it as test. Okay. Then we won't have the main method public static void main that now this part we'll consider. Now this part is okay. Okay, now the main this thing is closed. I'll close the main method as well, and the class also I will close. Now the thing is okay. We'll see. Yes, this is getting printed. Okay, if you want, you can just check this one, save, and save as, save as. This is a test of Java. We try this one. CDS, ABC, Java C compiling test. Okay. What is the array is coming for this one? My array 1, 22, this one. My array 1, 65. My array 1, isn't it my array? Here. The problem is here. I input this is my array 1. Okay. Now save. Now I will paste this part and do Java C test the Java. Okay, what is this one? This is expected. What is expected? This is there. Right there. This one there. Then close this one. The weight is there. Method is there. The weight for the void name string. Here, the method. Index. It is the error. Java C test of Java test error expected. Okay, this bracket is wrong. Yeah, here this one. You can see now. Once you are getting errors, you can finalize the errors. Because I have put a parenthesis, you have to have this braces there. So then save, type in Java C test Java, right? Java test. Now this array is getting printed. Okay. After that, we'll consider this one. We want to print this part as well. So here, this one by one, it has the value. So here we can use a for each loop. This is a for loop, and we can use for each loop for this one. So how do you use this for each loop? So what is the way of using the for each loop? So since now second part is we have to print, I will get a space here. I will just put like system total enter line. Put like this is to get the space between the first part of the question and the second part of this one. Right, and then what I'm going to do, I will take for each loop. Okay. For each loop is the advanced version of the for loop. So the for, the only thing is you have to remember there is colon. Okay, this the colon is separating the counter value and the method. Okay, counter value and the method. That's the only thing you want to remember. For which means this for here you are separating count value and the method. Here we'll put the count value as in num number. That's anything you can write. And the method, what is the method that we are using here? My array 2. So you can write there my array 2. Okay, now here again write system dot println. There write the num value. Just put num. Okay, now we can see save and conclusion Java C test Java. Okay, mistake is there. What is that? Reach end of file while browsing. End. Grace. This one, this part is correct. Here, system data. Yeah, now we have closed this one, but we have missed one phrase. This one. Right, then say this one. Get it like Java C test Java. Then Java test. Okay, you can see now it is clearly now 23 up to the 15. This is the first. This is this one, and these things 21, 26, 33, 45, and 13. Oh, 13 0 0 0. Now you're getting the values as 13 0 0 0. Yeah, because I didn't put the indexes properly because I have copy paste, but I didn't change this one. What will happen if it is you can have you seen this one? Now the value it is getting the value, the minimum value. Now if we assign the values as 0 like this way, what will happen? They are taking it is I'll show you again. Save. Right, you can see now this 13 and 0 0 0. That means this index 0 they will take a garbage value. Now they will assign the value, the minimum value they will take it as the index 0. Okay, then other values according to that they will select, because now all the others are 0. Now after that they are putting the values as 0. So the first value they are taking the minimum value as the first index, the 0th index, and they are putting it as that way, and others they are assigning value as 0. If I just put like this way, now I will change this one because it is wrong, because it is a mistake. 1 2 3 4. Right, we'll again save that one. Java C test dot Java. Yeah, Java test. Okay, now it is correct. 21, 26, 33, 45, and 30. Now in that way you can print any array, and you can get the elements of the array like that way. Now those are the simplest things which can come in an interview, but normally in a technical interview they are not asking that type of simple things. They will ask you to uh, give a they ask you to take a reference variable and equate that reference variable to the given and the existing array. That means now, suppose now I will erase one of this part. this part I will erase. Now this is my this, then this is not needed. I will erase that part, this part also, then together. Now this is the second question part. It is there. Now what I want to tell, now they will ask you to, now this is the existing array. They will ask you to take another array. Suppose it is like int test array, test array, and test array. Okay, and they are asking you to make it equal to the my array. So this is my array, right? Array 2. Okay, what will happen if you equate this one to this array? Now now this will be substituting this array. Okay. Now, if you change the value like this way, if you ask the test array uh, index 2 equals, if you put a value, another value like 100, then it will substitute this value. Okay, it will substitute this value, test array 2 100. Okay, now what they are going to do, now they are substituting the index to 33. It will replace this 33 and substitute the value 100. Now we'll see, save Java C test Java test. Okay, you can see now this index 2, it is replaced by C 100. Okay, then we can do more modifications by using this method. Okay, now after that they will ask without now what will happen if I take this test array index to equals 100 means it will change the value of the initial array. Now they will ask without changing the existing array, you have to have a reference. Okay, you have to have a reference as a copy of that array. Existing array, take it as a copy and print the existing array as that way, and the new array as a modification. Okay, my question is like this way. Now the test array is the current array. That means the new array. Test array is the new array, and you want to print the existing array as that way. That means these things you have to print. After that, you want to get the copy of the similar thing and substitute this way. So how do we do that one? Okay, you know that if you just put like this way, it is substituting, it is replacing this value. You are not getting the same value like that way. Okay, so do this one. There is a method, there is a special method. Okay, you have to import the arrays arrays to this one. So I will explain you how to do this one. Okay, then here, then int test array equals my array 2. Here what you want to do, you want to first change this one and write arrays arrays put dot, and you want to write this copy of and inside parenthesis you want to write the name of the array. What is the array? My array 2, my array array 2, my array 2, comma, and you want to get the length of the array. What is the length of the array? My array 2, this is the array dot length. Okay, is here my array 2 dot length. Okay, right, then yeah, that's all. Now you can understand this part, this array part this arrays part is not available here. So then how do you do this one? So this part you want to import. So how do you import this one? So you write here import Java dot util dot arrays and semicolon. Okay, after that it is done. Now you can have a copy of the same thing. Now you have to create a copy as well. This is the first one. Okay, it is printing the value of the my array too. Now after getting this one, uh, after getting this one, just put the system.out.println. Okay, then again the for this one just copy and paste it here. Paste it here. Now here in my now it has to be changed to test array. Array. Test array, and this is now it is okay. Right. Now test array. Okay. Right now it will be okay. Go to here and save this one. Java C test dot Java. There is array here. Again, reach end of file. Bracket is not here. The bracer here. Where this is getting also another one we won't have. Wait. I save that one. Java C test dot Java. Right. Then Java test. Okay, you can see now this is the existing value. Now it will be coming as a copy of the other one by replacing the value of 100 here. So that is the next thing. Then after that they will ask you, they will ask to get the sum of this array, get the sum of the elements of the array. Okay, so then if you want to get the sum of the elements of the array, again you can use a for loop. It is easy, normal array. Then these things are not needed. Then we'll remove this part. What do you want to have? This part also we don't want to use here. Right, then just we want to get the sum of the values, so we'll get the variable called sum and we'll initialize it to 0. Okay, and get the for loop here for int I equal to 0. Yes, and I know that it is less than, what is that, the length of the array. So how do you take the length of the array? My array to dot length my array dot length my array to dot length. Yes, and you want to implement this one I plus. Okay, right. Then you what do you want to do? You want to get the sum here. So sum equals sum plus you are the sum value you are getting addition of these indices. So indices means that this for the generalization I can put I here. My array I. Okay, okay, right. This is under this one, right? Okay, after finishing that part, you want to get the print statement, the addition of the total addition. System dot out dot print ln. What do you want to print? some value, right? This part is okay. This is okay. Right. Then yes, that's the end of this one. We don't want this import statement now. Okay. I'll say here into this Java C test dot Java. Some place, my array area. My array. It is not my array because it is my array 2. So my array 2. It has to come like this. My array 2. Again, save Java C test dot Java. This Java test. Right, then the total addition will come like this. This is a very simple thing, but the previous things, little bit, there are some things you have to understand. This is the basic interview question which can be considered to identify whether you know the basic stuff related to arrays. So we'll come back with another interview question in the next day. Okay, thank you very much.